Hi! Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm Pete. I'm on Manaan. And here's the Selkath port official. Welcome to Manaan. While you are here, I trust you will follow all the rules governing the activities of off-worlders. What are the rules exactly? The single most important law on Manaan is very simple. Have fun. No, not really. Kolto smuggling is punishable by death. If you're carrying any unprocessed Kolto, you better have a permit. The other rule is also very simple. Keep the peace. Here on Manaan, we maintain a careful neutrality, and we react very harshly to people who jeopardize our neutral status. So it's a bit like Switzerland, then. Any confrontations between the Sith and the Republic are dealt with swiftly and decisively. Is this understood? That's it? Only 2 laws? Don't be foolish, human. Of course we have laws against murder, theft and other crimes, but these laws are hardly different than those of any other planet. Manaan's neutrality is closely linked to our Kolto production. That is why I made special mention of the laws regarding smuggling and keeping the peace. I understand. There is a docking fee of 100 credits. You will have to pay this fee each time you dock on Manaan, or you will not be permitted into Ahto City. Make it 50 credits and you've got a deal. I've been very lucky with Persuade recently. I haven't been lucky with Persuade recently. The amount of the fee is legislated by the Manaan Board of Trade and Tourism. I am not at liberty to haggle on this matter. Very well, here's the docking fee. The Manaan Board of Trade and Tourism thanks you, off-worlder. Here is a visitor guide and map to the city. Refer to it should you have any questions. The gates of Ahto City are now open to you. You may come and go as you please, so long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you will have to pay the docking fee once more. Thank you. So I guess this is the door. Ahto City. Let's hit it. And... okay, here's a place. Yes, it's pretty. Let's go to the left. A Selkath. And a traveller. Anything else around here? Around this corner.
Jolie,
Oh,
may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the Order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
so you don't have a problem with Malak and the Sith?
I want to stop Malak as much as anyone.
Ooh, dramatic
But I don't
close-up.
have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth, or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
That's
see
true.
you're quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group. With a lightsaber. And Force powers.
Oh, splendid. Right, I was looking down this corridor, wasn't I? East Central Courtyard. Let's check it out. And there's a Republic soldier.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The Galactic Senators
Bostel
will
is being
collapse
funny
trembling in
again.
fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die.
Maybe she
before we
needs the
surrender
toilet. Maybe
Coruscant.
that's why she's
That can be
fidgeting so much.
arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Tensions are rising, are they not? There's quite a few people around here. Some Republic soldiers. Hulas. Let's talk to Hulas. A human. There are Selkath everywhere, but you choose to speak with me. Am I so different? Do you think I have answers that others do not? Yeah, pretty much. Answers? What are you talking about? These are strange times. The Sith and the Republic battle to control the galaxy, but their war destroys what they both seek to possess. The war sows fear and confusion. People are lost. They want guidance, direction. They have questions and they want answers. That is why I am here. I too seek answers. Answers? Answers to what? The Republic, the Sith, the war, everything, nothing. Answers are always hardest to find when the questions are unclear, yet that does not stop us from searching. I'll be going now. And so you leave, perhaps to return, perhaps not. But I will remain here, or perhaps not. My work is not done. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Thank you very much, you're very zen. Here's a shady Rhodian. Why do you bother me, human? I do not wish to speak to you. Why are you just standing here in a corner? I'm here for my own reasons. Those who know of me and wish to do business know I can be found here. You will either do business with me or leave. Business? My curiosity is piqued. I trade and sell Pazak off. Pazak cards, no, no. I'll leave. Goodbye, Pazak merchant. What's this little cluster of people? Some Selkath? Just random Selkath? Yeah, okay, they don't want to converse either. Let's head up here. Oh, the Republic Embassy! That's what I was looking for. How handy. There's a security droid in here. Here's Roland Wan. I was told to look for you.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Can I? I'm never sure whether I can trust people. I'm going to try and trust this guy. I seek a star map, the remnant of an ancient and forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Okay, where is the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
How do I get into the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Interrogating the prisoner sounds good.
Good. It's a logical place to start. But you should also hear about the other options available to you. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Is there another way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a passcard to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Well, interrogating the prisoner, that sounds a bit dark-sidey. I'm not sure I've got the technical ability to decrypt the passcard, but let's give it a go.
Good choice. We've been working at that for a while. but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay, so let's head in here then. No, don't talk to Jolie. Jolie got in the way of my mouse. So, computer room. Is it the control terminal I need to use? Log off. Apparently not. Here's the Sith prisoner, in case I want us to interrogate him. Let's try this door through to the computer room.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of passcards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
What do I have to do?
The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Robo said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Alright, finding patterns in groups of numbers is something I consider myself to be not awful at, so let's give that a whirl. Large computer. Right. Decrypt Sith passcard. Okay. Terminal sequence 1, 2, 4, 7. Right, okay. Add 1, add 2, add 3, add 4, add 5, add 6. Yeah, right, okay. -3, -2, -1, plus -0, +1, +2. Good. Right, double, yep. Powers of 2. And the same bit in reverse. Well, this one's trickier. 1, 32, 81, 64. What could this mean? Just take a... Okay, hold on. 32, 64. So maybe there's a sort of... Maybe the even numbered are doubling each time, so it would be 128. 128 is not an option. That puts paid to that theory, then. That's 9 squared. That's 8 squared. Hold on. I don't know what... That's not anything squared as far as I can tell, but that's 9 squared. That's 8 squared. Isn't it? That's 5 squared. 9, 8, 5. Well, 9's a square number, so let's guess that. Oh, that's right. Okay. 1, 0, 8, 3, 32, 5, 1, 2, 8. Well, hold on. The second digit in each pair. 0, 3, 5, 7. Card reprogramming failure. Card unusable. Okay. Well, I know that it was definitely 22, and it's definitely 18, and it's definitely 64, and it's definitely 2. It's definitely 2. This is the one I wasn't sure about, so let's try 6 there instead. And then, yeah, this one I'm pretty sure that that's got to be 7. Hey! Success! Right. Okay, log off. I've done that. Item received. That updates my quest, I guess. Alright, let's go back and talk to him then. Hello, Roland.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
No, I've not.
Time is a critical factor. We cannot allow the Sith to decode that data recording, or our operations on Manaan would be compromised.
Okay, well, fine. I was hoping to get a little pat on the back for doing the thing with the numbers, but okay. I mean, I have done that, haven't I? Alright, decrypt and open the door. Okay, so that passcard's going to get me into the base. Alright, so I think we're done in the Republic Embassy for now. But there were still lots of areas out here I didn't check out. I mean, like, for example, I didn't look through this door. What's it here? Might be something... Ooh, a visitor's hotel. Am I allowed in the visitor's hotel? Who's Ignis?
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in.
What murder?
This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing this Sith woman here, Alasa, Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the investigation is on. You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry.
No, okay. So it goes. Presuming this is all dead end as well. Can I open a door? No, all sealed. Right. Out of this hotel then. Still, there's plenty of other places to look, aren't there? Let's go back out here into this area. Some various nameless soldiers and droids and things. Nobody of any apparent interest. Well, there's a door over there. Did I go through that door? Not sure that I did. Let's crack it open. See what lies inside. Or is this just going to loop back to somewhere we've been? This is looping back to the East Courtyard, okay. Let's have a peek in there. More featureless corridors, more cleaning droids, more doors called door. Swoop fan.
This street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
This is a public street.
Hiding behind the Selkath laws. Typical Republic cowardice.
Okay, so I don't have to pay at all. Good. Bit cheeky to ask for money. You're not a Selkath, who are you? You're a traveller. Okay. I'm assuming these generic characters don't have anything special to say. Well, let's try it.
There's a lot of credits to be made in the
fine.
Republic in times like these. If we survive, of course.
All very generic. What's through here? What's through this door? Another cleaning droid. And swoop registration. Do I want to do some swoop races? I'm not sure I do. Swoop racing can be a little on the monotonous side. Well, looks like there's a corridor down here that I haven't looked down yet. Let's go take a peek. With a door at the end of it. Into Yortal's Emporium and some guys with guns by the looks of thing. So this is just going to be another merchant who's going to try
You got
and
any armor plating for my swoop bike?
sell me something. Yes, I have a fine piece right here. A little dented, but still serviceable. And a real bargain at that price.
I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
Get out of my store. I'm sick of you, Sith, and your stupid jokes. I've got real customers to worry about. I don't need you coming in here and making fun of my inventory and my face every day.
Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
What a charmer. What an absolute charmer. I almost feel sorry enough for this guy to buy something off of him, but... Well, okay, let's look at what he's got. Are you here to mock me as the Sith, or do you actually want to buy something? I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm Bron Khan. Please, forgive me. I had no cause to be so rude to you. The Sith make such trouble for me, and business has been slow. But that is no excuse for my tone. I apologize. Please, let us start off on the right foot. Welcome to the used goods store of Yortal Ixlis. If there is anything I can help you with, all you need to do is ask. I'd like to look at your inventory. Of course, human. My stock is all second-hand, and some of it has minor damage. But with the repairs I've done to them, my items are as good as new, for a fraction of the price. So, yeah, there's various droid platings and things, and flame. I don't know if I want any of this. I've got lots of stuff I could sell, but I might need some of this. Do you see my situation? Do you see why it's a problem for me? I mean, Calo Nord's battle armor, Mandalorian battle armor, they're worth a lot, but again, I don't know what I want to spend the credits on, so why would I sell stuff? It's puzzling. And Sith war droids. I shouldn't go down there, should I? It's gonna end in a fight. I should backtrack. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I seem to manage to win most of the fights I get into. Not necessarily straight away, but eventually. So, it's not like I need to buy stuff from the merchants to aid my survival. So the whole thing, my inventory just gets more and more clogged, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm puzzled. Okay, I've backtracked back to this place where I went that way, because I haven't yet checked around this way. What was this? I can't even read his... He's just a Selkath. Okay, the bright light made it hard for me to read. Are you just a traveller? Yeah, he's just a traveller. Yeah, I hadn't yet checked kind of this direction. Let's check the Kolto distribution centre first off. Some various Selkath, Sith soldiers, Selkath. None of these fellas seem to be named. Oh, there's a Selkath coordinator. I cannot sell you a Kolto unless you show me your purchase permit. I just want some information. I am not here to answer your questions, off-worlder. I am a distributor of Kolto, the lifeblood of the Manaan economy. Either show me your purchase permit or leave me in peace. I'll be going now. Good. I'm far too busy to converse with the likes of you. Okay, so this room doesn't appear to have much purpose. Fine. Let's loop round to the right, check out this new area that we haven't been in yet. West Courtyard. Takes me into a place called Ahto West, which I have not been in before. This is good. Someone called Elora.
It is you. I need your help.
Elora, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry.
Sunry?
But I
that
heard
name
the
rings a bell.
Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
We arrived just in time then.
How?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Elora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Elora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Oh, interesting. What's in the quest log? Sunry murder trial. So, Elora, husband's been in prison for the murder. Yeah, okay, good stuff. Where do we need to go for that? Talk to the judges in the court to help get him released. All right. Yeah, we will do that. Selkath guard. Ahto City prison, which is locked. Yeah, that makes sense. Can I talk to this guy? Only the arbiters are permitted into the prison cells, human. I'm sorry, I'll be going now. Okay, maybe that's where Sunry's being held. Interesting. Let's see if there's any named people to talk to in this area. Republic negotiator, maybe that's something.
Do we have a deal?
Relevant.
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
Okay, is that relevant? Can I talk to this guy? No, I can't. Can I talk to this guy?
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith.
Why are you hiring mercenaries?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments.
Okay, fine. What else we got in here? A couple of Selkath. Traveller. That's Elora there. There's a corridor. And let's have a look down this corridor here, I think. A Sith diplomat.
The Republic respects the peace of Ahto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I'm aware of the Republic's indignation. However, witness reports clearly state your Republic soldiers were as willing to engage in violence as the Sith in this case.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Taunts and threats are not sufficient provocation in the eyes of this court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both the Republic and the Sith to be equally at fault for this breach of the peace. I should throw all parties involved into the Ahto City jail, but since no Selkath were harmed in this conflict, I will show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. The court is dismissed, though I warn you that further disturbances will not be viewed with such leniency. This is the judge. Right, this has got to be relevant for the Sunry trial, hasn't it? Okay, well, this is probably a good place to end this episode. But, yeah, the options are opening up in front of us, aren't they? See you next time. Bye-bye.